My name is Sahil. I am 18 years old. I live in Lahore. We have a cloth business in Lahore. I am currently studying in school. I am the only child of my parents. Because of this, my parents love me a lot and fulfill my every wish. From childhood till now, whatever I have asked for, they have brought it for me and never said no to me. Everyone in our neighborhood comes to our house. My mother is friends with all the women of the neighborhood. Those women often come to our house to fill water because we have a filter installed in our house. Our neighbor, whose name is Zubaida Auntie, is very beautiful. She wears very tight clothes, due to which her beauty can be judged. Every aspect of her is very beautiful. Her husband is in Dubai. She is our neighbor for 10 years. I used to stay at Zubaida Auntie's house since the beginning and used to play with her in my childhood. I used to spend half my time at home and half my time at Zubaida Auntie's house. But since I have grown up, I have been noticing that Zubaida Auntie's attitude is changing. She looks at me with a very strange look. At first, I found all this very strange. But after some time, I realized what all this was, because I was not a child. I understood things, and Zubaida Auntie was elder to me. She understood these things very well. Now, whenever she came to our house to fill water, she would keep looking at me as if she was signaling me with her eyes. Often she would call me and say, "Sahil, please bring me water." Zubaida Auntie had my number because I have been with her since the beginning, so there was nothing special in it. But now, whenever Auntie had to go anywhere, she would say, "Sahil, take out the bike and sit behind me." One day, I told my mother that she was not bothered by Zubaida Auntie's bike. When there was no work, my mother said to me with a little anger, "Son, look, Zubaida Auntie has been taking care of you since you were small, and now that you have grown up, if she says something to you, don't feel bad. You are still a child for her. That's why she considers you as her child and asks you to do some work. So, what is the harm in this?" My mother was not understanding what I was saying. Anyway, now I couldn't argue with my mother further. Next day, when I was going to school, Zubaida Auntie was coming back from somewhere early in the morning. She stopped me on the way and said, "Sahil, when you come back from school, listen to me and go." I agreed. When I came back from school at 2 o'clock, my mother was not at home. On calling my mother, I came to know that she had gone to the market and the house keys were with her. So I went to Zubaida Auntie's house and told Zubaida Auntie that my mother had gone to the market. "So, can I stay here for some time?" Zubaida Auntie said, "Why not?" "Sahil, is this even a question? It is your house. Come whenever you want." Then Zubaida Auntie said, "I will cook for you." I was hungry right now, so I said, "Cook it." Then Zubaida Auntie cooked food for me and sat with me and ate. She was feeding me with her hands, and while feeding me, she was touching me with her hands too, but I tolerated it and sat with Zubaida Auntie for some time. Then I asked Auntie, "Auntie, what work did you have?" "You had told me." Then Zubaida Auntie told me, "Sahil, I have to bring some clothes for myself. I feel very uncomfortable while sleeping at night, so I have to bring some loose clothes. That is why I have to go to the market with you. As soon as you get free, take me to the market." I was surprised that what did Zubaida Auntie tell me? If she needs clothes, she should bring them herself, and if I need them with me, she should bring them with her. If you want to take me to the market, then don't tell me this, but I didn't say anything, and in the evening I took my bike and came to Zubaida Auntie's house. When Auntie came out, I was shocked to see her because she was wearing a red drag suit. She was looking awesome in it. I was young myself, so I couldn't control my feelings, so I said, "Auntie, you are looking very pretty today." Auntie laughed and said, "It's good, thank you." Saying this, she sat with me on the bike and put her hand on my waist and said, "Come on, take me to the market." On the way, she was repeatedly touching me. I was feeling good now. I was fed up with Zubaida Auntie's antics. So I had also decided that as soon as I get a chance, I will fulfill Zubaida Auntie's wish. After reaching the market, Zubaida Auntie took her cups, and on returning, we went to a hotel to eat. We were sitting in the family hall. There was no one else there except us. We had dinner, and when we started eating, suddenly the glass of water fell from my hand. When Zubaida Auntie bent down to pick up the glass, I was surprised because I had never seen such a lovely mother. Well, when Auntie saw me, she also understood. After this, we both came home. At night, I got a message from Zubaida Auntie that Sahil, today, you have helped me a lot.